Welcome to the check-in report. This is an evening edition, actually a midnight edition of the check-in report, and I am your host, trueandlivin. Today's topic, we have to get to a woman who fell asleep in a Taco Bell drive-thru. We have to address this issue. We have to talk about this issue. Because the sad part about this whole story, this woman that allegedly got drunk or high, or she was on some type of substance. She had kids in the back seat while she was inebriated, while her mind was on some type of substance. She had kids in the back seat. We have to talk about this issue. We have to break this thing down on a midnight edition of the check-in report. Here is the woman in question. Shout out to everybody that's in the live stream. Shout out to everybody that's in the rebroadcast. And shout out to everybody that's in the clouds. This is the woman that we will be talking about today. This is the subject that we will be talking about today. We're getting into this issue where this woman left her kids in the car while she was inebriated, while she was, intoxicated on some type of substance. I don't know what type of substance it was. I don't know if it was alcohol, if it was drugs. We're going to get into it. We're going to talk about this issue. And then she ultimately tried to resist arrest. The police officers, they was fumbling and bumbling her. They were tackling her. They were body slamming her, hit her with the suplex, rock bottom, F4, F5, hit her with the Kurt Angle lock, cripple her crossface. They did everything to get this woman in the back seat of the paddy wagon. She wouldn't budge. She would not go, ladies and gentlemen. And before we get to the video, let me say this first and foremost to anybody that's watching this. This is a live stream reaction video to a police body cam video. So I just want to say that because I keep having commentators in my comment section talking about, oh, you talk too much. Oh, you're talking too much during the video. This is a live reaction, you bozo. This is a live reaction. Okay? I'm not here. This is not movie night. This is not movie night. This is not me, sitting with you cuddled up on a couch, watching videos with you. This is a live reaction. And this is a live stream. I have to talk to the people that's in the chat. I have to, this is a live stream. This is not me editing a video, cutting it up, and reacting to a video. This is a live reaction. So please shut your mouth and enjoy the content. But let's get into this video of this woman, inebriated, intoxicated, fumbling and bumbling with the police, giving the police an absolute hard time. Was this woman drunk? Was she intoxicated? Was she on some type of substance? I'm still, kind of befuddled. I don't know. I don't know that. I don't have the answers. I don't have the clues. But we will get to it tonight. And please, patronize the poll we have in there. We have a poll in there. If you guys want to, go in on the poll, let me know you guys' thoughts. What is you guys' thoughts on the poll? Was this woman out of control? Was she drunk? Well, let's get into it, y'all. Let's get into the video.
A Taco Bell employee reported a woman had fallen asleep in the drive-thru.
She went inside?
Yeah. So a woman was absolutely hammered in the parking lot of Taco Bell. She probably drove there. She was trying to get a Crunch Wrap Supreme, a Nacho Bell Grande. She probably wanted a Mountain Dew Baja Blast. This is probably what she wanted. She probably wanted some cinnamon swirls. All the cinnamon swirls. She probably was drunk, high, and just wanted to get a Crunch Wrap Supreme or burrito. But let's continue.
Okay.
Oh, they were making her burritos. Okay, that's what she said.
I didn't want to get off with her. She said she's just tired, but I don't think so.
How we doing, dear?
Mm-hmm.
What's going on today?
Nothing. I came here to get.
What's going on today with you, ma'am? Are you drunk or you high? Why are you falling asleep in the Taco Bell drive-thru? What's going on with you tonight?
I came from me, and that's what
Okay.
it is. She ended up calling you guys. Yeah, because I was concerned you were falling asleep in the drive-thru.
Right off the back, I can tell that there's something going on here. The jaw is loose. The jaw is, you know, I see a Bobby Brown jaw. You know how Bobby Brown jaw wasn't actually connected to his mouth. It was all over the place. It was over here 1 second. It was over here 1 second. I'm seeing the Bobby Brown jaw off the rip. What is this woman on? Let's get to it.
I'll come and talk to you in a second. I got
Alright. Yeah, like I'm a non-profit organization. Every
Okay.
head must bow, every knee tongue must confess. I has been out all day, cooking, bro.
I can't understand a word she's saying. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm not understanding a word she's saying right now.
Fish to dinner. Got to go pick up my kids.
Okay.
Got them something to eat. Getting ready for Easter tomorrow.
Okay, Easter Sunday. She getting the kids ready for Easter Sunday. Okay.
Tired. So it's not like I'm going to sleep behind the wheel. I'm literally right here at I stay right across the street. So
Okay.
this is my last stop. So
Shout out to Sinclair. I see Sinclair has checked in. Salute. Shout out to Sinclair. Let's get back to the video.
I made no crime. I did. I committed no crime. I paid for my food.
I got you every time.
Woman, you were inebriated in the drive-thru of Taco Bell. What is ultimately your major malfunction? What is going on with you today? Are you drunk? Are you high? Are you on some type of medication? Respectfully. Because you got kids in the back seat. And while you're nodding off, you know, people in the back of her beeping at her. Beep, beep, beep. Woman, what's going on behind us? What's going on in front of us? I want to get my Crunch Wrap Supreme. I want to get my burrito. I want to get my Doritos taco. What is going on? And you're just nodding off, you know? How can the police help you today, ma'am? Let's get to it.
At this point, I don't even want no food. For
You
her
got,
to give me
you got your driver's license on you?
No, I don't have a driver's license on me.
Okay, hold on. So,
Sinclair said I hit yes on the poll. I meant absolutely no. Hit the wrong button.
listen, time out.
Okay.
Was Sinclair drunk and high in a drive-thru Taco Bell? I'm just joking, Sinclair. No, I can't picture Sinclair doing that.
Let me explain a couple things to you, okay?
Yeah.
All right. So
Because I can't believe she
I got
even
it, but-
put me in this type of predicament.
I got it. All right,
The good work I
I'm
get
already
to-
exhibiting a few things that are causing a little bit of concern for me, okay? All right. You're unsteady on your feet. You got slightly glassy eyes, and
Yeah, you know, she got that cocaine jaw too. She got the glassy eyes, you know, she got that cocaine Bobby Brown jaw. You know, she's stumbling and bumbling all over the place. What's going on with you, ma'am? Are you drunk? Are you high? Are you on some type of medication? How can the police assist you today? Because obviously you need some help. You're nodding off into the Taco Bell drive-thru. You got your little kids in the back seat. They're tapping you on the shoulder. Mommy, I want the Doritos taco. Mommy, I want the Crunch Wrap Supreme. Wake up, mommy. What is going on with you? And how can the police assist you today?
Words are not speaking, okay? Where are you coming from today?
I'm just coming from Taco Bell and then I'm going home.
I got you.
All
All right.
this just
How many?
for...
Just step back for a second. Just step back for a second.
I did,
Step back.
you gonna search
I
my
want to
car
shut your
even
car
though
off.
I ain't searching?
Come over here, please.
Okay, so rules are being broken. Let me call my...
If you listen to her, the speech is slurred. She's all over the place. Sinclair said she put her in this predicament. Not, no, ma'am. You fell asleep in the drive-thru. Exactly. What is she doing falling asleep in the drive-thru? What is going on with her? We have to get to the conclusion of this. Why? Is she drunk, inebriated, high? And then you got the kids in the back seat. That's what makes it even worse.
Husband.
Just hold on for a second, man. Just hold on for 1 second.
No, you guys are good. You guys can just sit there.
Come on, y'all.
Just hang tight, stay in the car, okay? I just want to make sure you guys are all right.
Now she's telling the kids to get out the car. Why are you telling the kids to get out the car?
All right. Sit right for 1 second.
Oh, never again. I can't believe it.
Where's your ID, dude?
I don't. It's at the house. I have my marijuana ID on me. I don't know if you want.
Oh, the marijuana ID. So you were on the weed. You were smoking on the moon rock.
That's the only.
Sinclair says she's on pills. Does she just say hotel or hotel? Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Shout out to Sinclair.
I think I have as an identification right now.
I'll take that. That's fine.
But she sounds like she said that she has a weed car, so I'm guessing that she likes to smoke the weed.
Wow. I get up. So you guys can have sleep. I don't want no problem at all. None.
Yeah, can you come 56 here? Talk about.
She went through all this trouble for a Crunch Wrap Supreme and a Nacho Bell Grande Taco Supreme. Was it worth it? You could have just, cut up some hot dogs and put them in a pot with some beans, and fed your kids some beans and hot dogs. No, you wanted to get a Crunch Wrap Supreme. Sinclair says her priorities are in check. They're not in check. Because she had to come to Taco Bell high, drunk, whatever she's on. She says she has a marijuana card, so I'm guessing maybe she smoked something. Maybe she's on a perk 30. But her jaw is on tilt. She got the Bobby Brown jaw right now. She's on that type of wave tonight. Sinclair, she says she's smoking the wheelchair weed. Makes you disabled after smoking. So she probably smoking that real strong strand of something like she's probably doing some moon rock. Some like high quality strand or something. That's what I'm thinking now too, now that you said that. Maybe she might have popped a perk 30 on top of that, a perk 30. Then she smoked some of that moon rock. Maybe she drank a little a Bud Light or something like that. And then she said, "Hey kids, let's go to Taco Bell, get some Supreme Crunch Wraps." That's what I'm starting to think now.
Good one. Do you have any weapons or anything in the vehicle?
No, sir. I'm not a bad person.
Listen to me. I don't want you to fall though, okay? You're stumbling slightly.
No, I know my shoes.
And if you look at her eyes, like they're like bulging out of her head. They're bulging out of her head. What is she on?
Okay, I got it, but you're stumbling backwards right now as we're talking. Just come over here.
I have nothing to drink. If you want to brush
Sinclair says she's on that top shelf, high quality alien OG Kush. She's smoking that stuff Wiz Khalifa be smoking on. She's smoking on that high quality stuff. Cause they got her eyes bulging out of her head. She's stumbling and fumbling. It's all over the place. Kids tapping her on the shoulder. Mommy, I want the Crunch Wrap Supreme. Wake up.
Ask me, I have had nothing to drink.
Okay. We're gonna have medics check you out.
Okay, you didn't have nothing to drink, but did you have something to smoke? Did you take a perk 30? What are you on? You're on something, ma'am, that got your jaw on tilt.
I need to call my husband. This is insane.
And let me say this first and foremost. Women have to stop doing that. When you get into predicaments with police, when you get pulled over, when a police is detaining you, women have to stop with let me call my husband. Your husband ain't gonna be able to get you out of getting arrested. Your husband can't stop you from getting a DUI. Your husband can't stop you from getting thrown in the back of a police car. Your husband is powerless in this situation. I countlessly see videos of women saying, "Oh, I'm gonna call my husband. I'm gonna call my husband." Your husband can't do nothing for you. What is your husband gonna do for you? But exacerbate the situation. All he's gonna do is go up there and act like, some fake tough guy, and the police are gonna, if he tries to buck up at the police gonna throw him in handcuffs and throw him in the paddy wagon with you. Stop calling your husband. Be a grown woman. Put on your big boy, your big girl pants, and take these charges that's coming your way because you wanted to get drunk and high and get behind a car and drive with kids in the back seat. Let's get to it.
Will you talk to the
That's
caller?
what happens when you order food.
Salute. I see Reese is checked in. Salute to Reese. I see Reese is checked in.
Wow.
Hey,
We gotta pay some bills. We got this girl right here with the big bifocals on. Let's pay some bills real quick. Hold on. Yo, but Reese, I think maybe you can educate us, because this woman, we got Reese in the building. Reese, do you know about any weed that makes your eyes bulge out of your head and gives you like the Bobby Brown jaw? Do you know about any weed that does that to you? Because this woman, her eyes are bulging out of her skull, almost like Beetlejuice. And then she got the Bobby Brown jaw. No, normally we attribute the Bobby Brown jaw to cocaine. We attributed that Bobby Brown jaw to that powder, right? But she got the glassy eyes. The eyes are bulging out of the head. Do you know of any weed that does that? Is that top shelf stuff that Sinclair been talking about? That Alien OG, that Khalifa Kush, that Moon Rock? Was that what she was smoking? Let's get back to it though. Oh, hold on. Let me get back. My fault.
I don't have my
Right,
ID
any
on me
ID at
right
all?
now.
Okay, so
No,
give this
I can
officer
give you
your
my
name.
name. Yes, Winnie Tria. Yes, sir.
Reese said that cartoon pack. Yeah, what's the high quality stuff? I know Moon Rock is one of them. But what's another one of those high quality top shelf weed that got your eyes bulging out of your skull? What are one of those strands that has your eyes doing that? Eyes bulging out of your head, and you got the Bobby Brown jaw going right to left to right. What's the weed strains that have people doing it? We need to know.
It's me. I want my whole refund.
Man,
I'm
yeah,
so
okay.
serious. No,
Well, like I said,
my whole
we're-
refund. It's not.
well, we'll
right
deal with
to
that in a
be
second.
treated
Oh
like
my
that.
God. She want a refund. She want to get the money back for her Crunchwrap Supreme, her Doritos tacos. She done got a Baja Blast. She talking about she want her refund back. Listen, woman, you ain't getting your refund back. You ain't getting your money back from Taco Bell. You got to deal with these charges coming to you. You ain't getting your money back from Taco Bell.
Service
got you.
like that. It's not right.
Well, listen, like I said, right now we're concerned about your well-being based on the
It's
things that we're
okay.
observing.
Salute, we see Jadero's in the building. Shout out to Jadero. I see you checked in.
Okay. So with that being said, we're gonna get you medically checked. Make sure you're not having any type of medical emergency, and then we'll go from there. Okay.
No problem. My husband got to be to
Shouldn't
work
have an
at
idea.
5:30.
Again, I gotta say it. Women, stop calling your husband when you get pulled over by the police, when you get detained by the police. All you're gonna do is send your husband to get arrested. That's all that's gonna happen. You're gonna call your husband. He's gonna come up there. You're gonna think he's gonna be your Superman and save you, right? But in actuality, what's gonna happen? He's gonna go up to you. He's gonna say, "What's going on here, officer? Let my wife go." And they're gonna say, "Hey, sir, get your behind out of here. You have nothing to do with this. I know this is your wife." But she's an alcoholic and she got behind the wheel. And if you try to act crazy with them, or you try to fight the police, all they're gonna do is throw your husband in the back seat of a paddy wagon. That's all that's gonna happen. So stop calling your husband. Put your big girl pants on and take these charges.
This is what I went to get him from.
Did you get her name, date of birth, all that stuff?
Well, she never came here. God, no.
When you
I feel like my whole refund back. No, it's nothing.
Sorry.
Sorry about that. How you good? There's nothing going on.
She got the kids in the back seat and everything.
My mother.
And you gotta factor in, because listen, at this point you gotta call CPS, because what's her major malfunction? Because you gotta think, she's in a drive-thru, her eyes are bulging out of her skull, she's, asleep in the drive-thru, her kids are like tapping her on the shoulder, she's not waking up. You gotta ask yourself, what's her major malfunction? We may have to call CPS. And that's what these women don't realize. They want to get high. They want to turn up. They want to smoke the high quality weed and then drive their stank behinds to Taco Bell, nodding off behind the wheel. You're putting your kids at risk here. One of your kids could get hurt because you decide to fall asleep behind the wheel. Get it together.
Yes, we is in January, February, March, April. We is in April.
Okay. Do you know who the president is?
The president is Biden.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
And Trump should be running soon. Can't wait for him to run again. You ready for him?
Okay.
I want my.
Sinclair says phone a friend doesn't work during traffic stop. Exactly. This is not Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. You can't use your helplines. Oh, let me call Frank to get me out of this charges, these DUIs that I'm about to get. That doesn't work like that. They're gonna catch these charges.
My whole refund bag. I don't respect this no more. And I'm finna go live on them. It's gonna get blown up way more than this. There's a father asking for food. I got stuff to do.
6105.
Hold on, I'm finna talk to you. I'm finna let them get my vitals and then I'll come back and talk to you real fast.
Would you like us to take you to the hospital?
No.
Perfect. No, I gotta ask.
Let's get to the sobriety test.
What I need you to do is
We got bills to pay. Hold on. We got bills to pay. Or rather, YouTube has some bills to pay. Y'all give me a second. All right, we're back.
tip of my finger with your eyes and only your eyes.
Now let's see how she does in this field sobriety test.
Keeping your head still. Do you understand?
I want to see if those eyes are bulging out of her skull while she's trying to look at this fingertip and go back and forth.
Okay. You gotta follow it with your eyes.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I thought you meant once I get there,
No. No. Follow the fingertip with your eyes, okay? Stop it.
Keep following the tip of my finger with your eyes and only your eyes, keeping your head still, okay?
Look at her moving her head. What are you doing? Keep your head in one area. And look at the... She can't help but move her head, man. What is she doing? Keep your head in one area. Just use those big bulging eyes to go right, left, right. Get it together.
Still for me. Keep your head still for me, okay?
I'm sorry, I'm crying.
It's all right.
I'm in distress.
If you need to wipe your eyes, that's fine.
Sinclair says the only excuse is a diabetic incident. Oh, can that happen? Can your eyes bulge if you have like a diabetic, some type of diabetic issue? Does your eyes bulge? That I think I heard that before. I'm not too sure on that, but Sinclair said if it's a diabetic incident, then yeah, I guess your eyes could be like that. I'm guessing.
I just need you to follow the tip of my finger with your eyes.
Her eyes are like moving all over. Not her eyes. Her head is like moving all over the place. It's like
Head still, okay?
she can't keep her head still.
Follow it for me, okay?
She can't keep her head still.
Don't move your head, okay? Don't move your head, okay?
Okay. I get what you're saying. Don't move. I never went through
don't
none
move
of
your
You
that
done told this woman about 8 times to stop moving your head. She's still moving her head.
All
type
right.
of shit before.
Stop moving your head.
Definitely.
So, tip of my finger. Keep your head.
Shout out. I see Trenches is checked in. Salute the Trenches. I see you checked in.
Your finger. Let's go. The tip of your finger.
Oh my goodness, this woman is still moving her head, man. Keep your head still, woman. Keep it still. Does the police officer have to hold your head in place for you to do this field sobriety test? What is going on?
Oh, you gotta keep looking at it for me, okay? All right. Let me explain something to you, okay?
Yeah, because I had nothing to drink. I don't drink alcohol.
I just need you to listen to me, okay, Miss?
Yes.
All right. So, I'm giving you instructions on how to on what to do, okay?
Yes.
All right.
It's just so confusing doing two things at one time.
But here's the thing.
She's saying she can't walk and chew gum.
If you're unable to follow the instructions, all right, and conduct the field sobriety evaluations, I'm going to have to base my investigation off the totality of the circumstances as it sits right now.
All right, let's go.
Well, okay, just let me finish. Let me finish. Which could lead to your arrest for DUI. All right.
And I ain't even been drinking.
Just listen. And could be used against you.
You haven't been drinking, but were you high? Were you on some type of pill? Were you on some type of substance? That's what we need to get to. Were you on some type of substance? That's what we're asking here.
All right. All right. So I just need you to follow the instructions. All right. The instructions. Just so we're clear again, okay, Miss?
Okay.
The instructions are to follow the tip of my finger with your eyes and only your eyes, keeping your head still. Okay. All right. You gotta follow it, okay?
I got to follow it.
You start following it, and then you lose it.
Because you go a little too far, so then it's like I cannot turn my head. Okay, let's go.
She doing a little bit better. Oh no. Her eyes is all over the place. I ain't gonna lie, yo.
We're actually gonna come over here to this parking spot over in your school.
Yeah, she lost that one. Yeah.
Okay.
she ain't do good with that test. That was a bad test right there. She ain't do too
Second
good.
white line right here.
Right there.
This one right here, exactly.
Yes, sir.
All right. I see you're wearing some sandals. All right.
Sir.
Are you comfortable walking in those sandals, or would you rather do it barefoot?
Let me try.
Yeah, try it out with the Jesus sandals on. Maybe that might help you.
I'm gonna come with my sandals.
You're comfortable with your sandals?
Yeah, all right.
Girl, this is hard.
Okay.
I got it.
All right. I need you to stay in that position until I tell you to begin. Do you understand?
Jadero says she was high out of her mind.
Okay, let me get it.
I think she's on a perk 30. I think she's, she possibly smoked a couple things, maybe smoked a couple doobies, and she's on a perk 30, possibly had, a Bud Light and hopped behind the car and took the kids to Taco Bell. That's what I think happened, ultimately.
You understand all those instructions?
Yes, sir.
You don't need anything repeated? All right. Go ahead and get back in that position I had you in.
Why you got to start off with that one? Okay, let's go. You ready?
You may begin.
Ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Let's see how she does. Let's see how she does. Let's see.
So unbalanced for a small girl.
Come on, you unbalanced. Put your feet in front of the other foot. It's not rocket science.
Can't do it on that it's more wider or something.
What is she talking? It's literally one car in that parking lot. What is she talking about? It's wider over there. It's one car in that whole parking lot.
You can't do it on that one?
We're doing it on this one, Miss.
Alright. I know there's no sympathy.
Help her, Father.
I can't hold my balance like that. I can't hold my balance like that.
Oh, come on.
Hey.
Okay, the shoes probably is more better. Alright. I wanted to start over because the shoes was like holding me. It was too much space to try to compare with this line.
What are you talking about? Do you need the Jesus sandals or not to do this field sobriety test? Get it together.
So comfortable like this. So should I start over from 9? Or I don't know how this goes, sir. Please help me.
All right.
Please help me
Okay.
to get through this because I know I'm not under
So you're saying you wanted to do it without the shoes on? Is that what you're
Yes,
saying?
yes,
All right. So get back in the starting position. All right. You can begin.
1, 2, 9. You say 9, right?
Nah, mama, you messed that up. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Yeah, 9 was the instruction.
Okay. And then you turn around and you do.
And that's another thing. If you can't remember the test, you already failed the test. All right. If you can't remember the test, that's another thing they don't tell you. They'll put you through the test, and then they won't tell you that, if you're asking them questions about the test, that's a part of the test. You can't ask them because the thing about the field sobriety test, they'll tell you all the rules. They'll tell you, okay, we want you to put one foot in front of the other. We want you to walk in a straight line, 9 steps, turn around, do another 9 steps. If you gotta turn to them in the middle of the test and ask them about the test, that's already bad. All right, because it already shows your level of comprehension. Like how short your attention span is. So it comes into play, like how high are you? How drunk are you? And if you got a short attention span, if you having a hard time comprehending things, that goes into play.
9.
9. Front to back. 9. 10. 9.
Sinclair says, Lord, she's driving. She can't even walk or stand. Are the kids still in the car cooking? Yeah, that's another thing. She got them kids in the car, man. The kids never got their Crunchwrap Supreme. The kids never got their Cool Ranch Doritos taco. The kids never got their Baja Blast. I feel for the kids. The kids are still hungry. They still haven't ate. Who's thinking about those kids right now?
Are you done?
I keep forgetting.
All right, we're gonna come back over here, okay? Yeah, we'll get those in a minute. Since you said you're more comfortable without them on, because we're gonna do another exercise on our feet, okay? All right.
Okay, no problem.
All right. I need you to stand with your feet together and your arms down by your side, okay?
Like that?
Yes, ma'am. All right. When I tell you to, I want you to raise one of your feet.
Oh, it's the 1 foot test.
Either foot. It doesn't matter which one, okay? I want you to
Give
raise.
me 1 minute, mommy. Coming.
Pay attention to me, this, okay? All right. When I tell you to, I want you to raise one of your feet. You listening? Either foot. It doesn't matter which one. I want you to raise.
Jadaro said this is no good. Listen, man.
Approximately 6 inches.
I feel bad for her because in essence, maybe I'm just gonna play devil's advocate for 1 second. Maybe she may have forgot that she smoked 3, 4, 5 blunts. and took a perk 30 and probably forgot, how high or drunk or high or intoxicated she was, and she got behind a car. Maybe that's what happened. Maybe she just forgot, But in the reality, it's like, listen, man, you could have hurt somebody. You could have hurt one of your kids. You got kids in the back seat driving with you to Taco Bell. One of them could have got hurt in a car accident because you decided to hop behind the wheel. So in one essence, I feel like, she's she's a black woman with kids. You want to feel for her, but then in the essence, it's like, somebody could have got hurt. Somebody could have seriously got injured here. We can't just act like we didn't see that part. Shout out to CC Ma. Shout out to CC Ma. See you checked in. Salute to you.
Inches off the ground, parallel to the ground. I then want you to count out loud.
She says CC Ma says the drive-thru is crazy though. Exactly. For you to be high, intoxicated, you're just sitting in the drive-thru. Kids tapping you on the shoulder. Wake up, mommy, wake up. I want a Crunchwrap Supreme, mommy. Get it now. And she's just nodding off. The kids in the back seat picking her nose. Mommy, I'm picking your nose. She's just nodding off. And like I said, somebody could have got hurt here. That's the reality of the situation. Somebody could have got hurt. We can't unsee that.
1001, 1002, and so on until I tell you to stop. All right? 1001, 1000.
Sinclair says maybe she had an edible 45 minutes in and thinking this doesn't work and ate more. Then bam. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking like, she probably had an edible. Maybe she smoked something and maybe she just forgot. And then she hopped behind a car and started driving. But in reality, it's like, people don't want to hear that because if somebody gets hurt behind the wheel, ain't nobody trying to hear you ate a couple edibles and you hop behind a car and then you hurt somebody. Nobody ain't trying to hear that. They ain't trying to, really hear that. But in reality, I guess that could happen. I mean, if I'm just playing devil's advocate for a second.
1002, 1003, and so on until I tell you to stop.
Reese says Flocka. You think she was smoking that Flocka? You think she was smoking that spice?
Okay? All right, begin.
Let's see how she does with this test. Let's see how she does in this test. What?
Really? So, whether or not a person under influence or not, that's not really
Yeah, she's messed up, man. She's messed up. She's messed up.
Okay, you can stop.
Yeah, just stop. Just stop. Just stop and turn around, okay? You're going to jail.
Okay?
They still giving this woman another eye test? What is going on here? How many eye tests you gonna give this woman? CC says, like she should have at least parked in the parking lot. LOL. Exactly. Why couldn't she park the car in the drive? Because you got to think, she was at least, conscious enough to drive to get there and to go to the drive-thru. Why couldn't she just park in the, the parking lot? Nobody would have probably even bothered her. She probably could have had a nice little sleep there. She probably could have slept there for like 1 good hour. Nobody knocking her car. Nobody asked her what's going on. She could have just rocked there and then maybe got up in like an hour, got up in like 2 hours, and then went in there with her kids and ate something. But no. I wanna go through the drive-thru and get my Crunch Wrap Supremes. Now you're going to jail. Now they're gonna call CPS and maybe possibly take your kids, which is a sad situation. And this is all what's happening now. It's sad. Sad.
Okay. And you put your hands behind your
Yeah,
back.
put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. So.
Call me, okay? You're under arrest for DUI. Okay.
CC says that woman's a zombie. She's out of it, man. She's possibly on some K2, some spice. I think personally she had a perk 30. I think she had a perk 30. She had a perk 30. She ate some edibles. She probably smoked a couple doobies. Right? And then she hopped behind a car. Maybe she even had a little Budweiser. Right? And then she hopped behind her car, told the kids, hey kids, get in the back seat. We're going to go to Taco Bell and get some Crunch Wrap Supremes and some Doritos tacos. Right? That's what I think. But she was out of it though. She was wilding. Oh, Sinclair said, did she place an order? I heard, oh yeah, she did place an order. She ordered some burritos. But I don't think she did get the burrito. I remember she had the bag, so she did get the burritos. So she placed the order, she got the burritos, and she fell asleep in the drive-thru rather.
I had to do a breathalyzer.
Get your kids right here.
We ain't doing no breathalyzer. You have failed the field sobriety test. You got your eyes bulging out of your head. You can't keep your head straight. You're moving all around the place. You got the Bobby Brown powder jaw. You can't stand straight in a singular line. You're going to jail. We ain't got time to talk to your high, out of the mind behind. You put the kids in danger. And listen, when you put the kids in danger, you gotta go to jail. I'm sorry. There's no more talking.
We're gonna get to all that, but
Let's
listen,
do
you
a
have your kids right there.
breathalyzer,
Come
sir.
on now.
I have not been drinking, sir. Oh, I'm not
Stop.
drinking, y'all. I'm on probation. I
Stop.
can't risk my life, y'all.
Stop.
Y'all gonna kill me.
She can't control herself. She can't just, listen. When the police got you, they got you. Stop with all the crying. Stop with all. When they got you, they got you. Let it go. Just take your L in stride. Think about it. You got your kids looking at you. It's already bad enough your kids got to look at you getting hauled off to jail. At least have some dignity. At least have some pride. Hold your head up. And go in that back seat of that police car and hold your head up, Queen. Hold your head up. All right? Don't get in there, start fighting with the police, thinking that you're going to take them out like Bruce Lee. Stop it. Let's continue.
Stop. Watch your back. Watch your back.
Gary, just for the simple fact, he's talking about I'm on a DUI. I'm not under no DUI. I'm not drunk. I don't drink. I don't drink, Gary. You know I don't drink.
You know I don't drink. Yes, you do. We don't know if you drink. I think you're on a perk 30. All right? You're on something. You got the Bobby Brown jaw. You got the glassy eye. We know something is not here, is not happening here. What's your major malfunction, if you will? Right? You gotta go to jail. You put kids' lives in danger. Just get in the back seat and take your L in stride.
Okay, so why won't they do a breathalyzer instead of do this? I'm on probation.
Sinclair said she could have used Uber Eats. I just thought that's a good point. She could have called Uber Eats. She could have called DoorDash. She could have called all these different places. She decided to get behind the wheel.
Why won't you do a breathalyzer? He want me to do this little skinny walk with the I can't do that. It's not right. It's not right. I just left here. Get the refund, Gary. We never got the food. It's not.
Oh, they never got the food. They never got the food. Taco Bell. You didn't give this queen her food? Shame on Taco Bell. Why you didn't give this woman her food? Give that woman back a refund. Stop it. You know what? Maybe this woman is in the right. They never got their food. Taco Bell, you never gave this woman her food? She deserved at least a coupon or a refund or something. You didn't give this woman her food all this time when she was sitting in the drive-thru, high out of her mind, taking naps. You ain't never do your due diligence and knocking on that window and sliding her food in there. They got to get their refund after all of this. Shame on Taco Bell. Shame on them.
Not right. It's not right, man. It's not right. Y'all know it's not right.
Come on. Come on.
I'm tired, y'all. I'm tired. I tried my best. I tried my best, man. I've been doing good. I didn't do nothing. Help me, y'all. Help me.
Help me up. When did your legs go limp? Get up.
Please help me. I didn't do nothing.
Sinclair says Taco Bell should have had a few kids meals to those kids. Should give a few kids meals to those kids. I agree. You got to give these kids. I mean, think about it. You made these kids because they did call the cops. So you allowed them to see their mother get hauled off to prison. And I know it's not Taco Bell's fault, but at least you could give those kids some burritos, some Baja Blast, at least, cushion the pain a little bit. Because, that's sad to see your mother getting hauled off to prison. Give the kids some tacos, give the kids some Baja Blasts, some cinnamon swirls, and, at least make the pain of having to see their mother go to jail a little bit better. They could at least do that. I hope they did that. Do the right thing, Taco Bell.
I didn't do nothing. I promise. I promise I didn't do nothing. I didn't do nothing.
Put your foot in.
I didn't do
Trisha says it ain't time to cry now. Exactly. You should have been thinking about this before you hop behind the car, hop behind the wheel.
nothing.
Have a seat, ma'am. Have a seat, ma'am.
I didn't do. I was not under no arrest. Listen, you guys, why can't y'all do a breathalyzer? Why won't y'all do that? It would tell if alcohol is in me. It's not.
Now, let me tell y'all something about nigga-splaining, right? She's doing a lot of nigga-splaining right now. Respectfully, no disrespect, but she's doing a lot of nigga-splaining, right? You know, it's too late for that. You know, now you got to take your L. You got the steel bracelets on. You know, it took 3 officers to throw you in the back seat. You got to take your L with stride now. You know, it's not time to nigga-splain. Respectfully.
You guys don't understand my life.
Oh, she kicking?
My life. Y'all don't care. Please. I'm not afraid. I don't want to hurt.
Put your feet down.
But I didn't do nothing.
This is absolutely ridiculous. You gotta think. The kids is probably right there. They're looking at all of this. They're looking at their mama act like a complete and total fool. It's very disheartening. Jadero says with the kids in the car and on probation, that's wild. Exactly. Sinclair says she looks wild, eyes and all. I mean, yeah, man. I mean, you can see, man. Listen, man. She should have just smoked her weed and just stayed home. Stay your behind home. Stop jumping behind the car to go get some Crunch Wrap, Doritos or tacos or whatever you was trying to get that night. Just, you know, cook a meal. Why this mother? Let me ask that question respectfully. But why this mother couldn't cook her kids a hot meal? You know, I don't remember my mother ever, you know, lighting up a doobie, if you will, and saying, hey kids, let's go to Taco Bell. I don't remember that. Why this mother, and I'm not knocking her for, you know, smoking the weed or, you know, whatever, if she was on a perk 30 or not. But why you couldn't cook your kids a meal after you took the perk 30 and smoked the doobie? That's my issue. And now your kids are subjected to seeing you get thrown in the backseat of a paddy wagon. Why?
I didn't do nothing. It's not right. You guys are arresting me for nothing. You arresting me for nothing, you guys. I promise. My kids are great. My kids are great. I didn't do nothing.
This has nothing to do with your kids. It has everything to do with you being high.
Please. My kids are great. I didn't do nothing. I didn't do nothing. I promise.
Yeah, her eyes are like bulging out of her head, man.
I promise you. Listen, sir. I promise. Why won't you guys do a breathalyzer? Can I have a tea? Can I have?
Sinclair says, if my mother ever acted like this, I'd die of embarrassment. I mean, it's like, yo, it's really sad because, you know, you got the kids in there. They're looking at this. They're looking at their mother. And it's sad for you to be a son or a daughter and you looking at your mother acting wild and belligerent. You're like, wow, that's my mother. She really getting arrested and thrown in the backseat of a paddy wagon. That's sad to see. It's sad to see because you know how, you know, people love their mother. Kids love their mothers. They love the nurturers of our society. To see your mother act like this, wild, belligerent, unladylike, it's sad. It really is. Jadero says a lot of these women don't know how to cook. All they know is Uber Eats and being outside. You know, I agree, but you know, my thing is this, you know, if you're gonna take the perk 30, if you're gonna light up the moon rock, if you're gonna smoke a couple L's, the least you can do is cook for your kids the least you can do. I'm not knocking her for smoking the weed. I'm not knocking her for taking a perk 30. But at least cut up some hot dogs and cook up some beans and, you know, give your kids something to eat before mama have some fun. You know? That's all I'm asking.
Ready?
Chief, can I have Go ahead. You guys supposed to do that anyways. Y'all do
One more time,
It's
bitch.
okay.
One time.
It's okay. What the happened? You is hurting my arm.
Take her straight up.
Wild, belligerent, and out of control.
My arm.
All right, you're hurting yourself,
My
man.
arm.
Bring her up.
My arm. Ow.
Come on, stand up.
Stop.
Stand up.
Man, my arm.
Man, stand up.
My arm.
Stand up.
My arm.
Get your behind in the back seat of the car. You're going to jail. You ain't going to be able to scream out of this ticket, out of these charges, ma'am. You're just prolonging the process.
Stand up.
Stand
I
up.
didn't do nothing wrong.
Now get in the car.
I went and got it.
Sinclair said, you want her to cook? She couldn't stand. She'd burn the house down. No, Sinclair, this is what I'm saying. Sinclair. I'm saying that she should cook a meal for her kids before she has the fun. I'm not saying she should take a perk 30 and get high and then cook. I'm saying she should cook, do what she has to do for the kids, and then have the fun, then have the weed, then have the perk 30. That's what I'm saying. I mean, I'm not saying, I don't think she should cook in this condition. I don't think she's in no condition to do anything for anybody. I mean, she fell asleep in the drive-thru. I wouldn't put her on a stove top after this. I agree with you. She'll probably burn down a house if you put it behind a stove right now.
Put your foot in the car. Put your foot in the car like
Damn.
a Put your foot in there and drag you in again.
Why won't you guys do a
Wow, this-
couple
What
of
do we do?
Put your foot in the car.
Put your foot in the car. That's what we're taking.
Now.
And I'm gonna say it right here. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. And listen, man, I'm gonna keep it a buck. When white officers deal with black women, I'm gonna just keep it a buck. I don't care who hears this. When white officers deal with black women, they deal with them with no type of respect. I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. They don't care how rough they listen. I watch police body cams all the time. When they deal with white women, they're a little bit more gentler. They're more gentle. You know, they're not going to be pushing her around and all of that. And I'm not saying that they don't use force, but when they deal with black women, they go a little bit harder, man. They go a little bit. I mean, look, it took at least 3 officers to detain this woman. So, I mean, when you're a black woman and you deal with police officers, you have to be mindful of that. That, you know, these police officers, they're going to deal with you. And I'm keeping it a buck because I'm sure it's gonna be a white person that sees this and they're gonna feel away though. What I'm saying, I watch police body cams all the time, and it is a clear difference when white police officers deal with black women from when they deal with white women. When they deal with white women, they handle them with kid gloves. But when they deal with black women, they're gonna call the supervisor, they're gonna call for backup, they're gonna call for 10 officers to detain this woman, they're gonna throw her around, they're gonna use their force with no impunity. It happens. So when if you're a black woman and you're watching this, I just want you to be mindful. You know, when you get arrested and you're getting these type of predicaments, you got to be mindful of that.
Foot in the car. We're not gonna ask
You
you
guys
again.
not
All right,
gonna
go.
release me. You guys
Put
not.
your foot in the car.
It's not. You guys.
Jadaro says she probably was having fun since her lunch break at work. This is her after work. I doubt this is like an after work type of thing. I think I think this was like a Saturday night. The kids were hungry and she wanted to get high and drive to Taco Bell. I don't think she's coming back from work or nothing like that. I highly doubt that. I can't see that.
Y'all been doing this
Yeah,
forever.
but get her feet in the car then.
It's like,
There you go.
I did nothing.
Hey, push
I'm a good person. I did nothing. I
push her feet down and grab her shoulder and bring her towards us.
Come here, sit up to me, Big.
I did nothing.
All right, stay.
I didn't. Ow! You
Stop
keep
getting
hitting-
out.
You keep pulling my arm. You keep pulling.
That's what I'm saying. Look at her eyes bulging out of her thing. Her eyes are bulging out of her head. You can't tell me that she wasn't dealing with some type of substance.
My thing, bro. Look at him. Look at him. You keep pulling them. You keep pulling them.
Look at them eyes.
Listen,
You keep pulling them.
please sit back.
He keep pulling my arm. They hurt.
I need you to be quiet for a second, and I'm going to talk to you. Okay?
It hurts.
Listen to me.
It don't take the pain that they are doing to me.
You're under arrest for a traffic misdemeanor right now, okay?
A traffic misdemeanor.
A traffic
A
misdemeanor.
what?
Listen to me.
A what?
Listen to me.
Uh-huh.
Okay? If you keep doing this, I'm going
Okay.
to charge you with RA.
RA,
Okay?
what is the RA?
Resisting
I don't
arrest.
even know that.
Resisting arrest.
Because y'all won't give me no.
Now they tell her they're gonna charge her with resisting arrest.
Listen to me.
breathalyzer.
You're going to jail no matter what. Listen to me.
Okay, but that's
Listen.
not fair for y'all to bend up my arm
You're
and
not-
bend up my
I'm not
leg.
Then get in the car like a human being, or we're gonna drag you in the car.
See, that's another thing. Why they gotta do that to the sister? Why they gotta get in the car like a human being? She is a human being. What are you talking about? Get in the car like a human being. She might be an erratic human being. She might be an out of control human being. She might be a drug intoxicated human being, but she's a human being nonetheless. And you have to. That's what I'm talking about. You gotta listen to these officers with these white officers, because you gotta listen to what they be saying. Get in the car like a human being. She is a human being. I agree. She's out of control. I agree, she's intoxicated, but she is a human being. What are you talking about? Get in the car like a human being. So I'm just saying, when you're a black woman, you just gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. You gotta act ladylike. Just work with the police officers as best as you can. Because they want to treat women like they're men. They want to treat black women like they're men when they get arrested. I'm just letting y'all know.
Let's get a lieutenant here. Can we get a chief here? Can we get somebody here?
I'm the supervisor.
That's not right.
Shut up. I'm the supervisor. Sit in. We're going to the jail. We're done.
Okay.
This is going to the jail.
You don't
Put your
even
foot
know
in.
what's wrong.
I don't care. This
I
is not a
know you
debate.
don't
Put
care.
your foot in.
You
We're
show
not playing
it as
this
is.
damn game.
You show it as it. Y'all gonna fight me? Y'all gonna fight me? It takes sense of y'all to fight me.
No, I
You making them do this shit. You making them do this shit, man. Calm the down.
Who is this? Who is this? Yo, man. Who is this random dude that just popped up? Is this her baby daddy? Who is this? Oh, she do have a husband. Is this her husband?
And my arm close is tight. These things is uncomfortable. And you got your leg on me like
You better stop.
I'm arrested.
Stop kicking.
Who was that?
You kicking me? Why are you kicking me, sir?
can yell all
I'm
you want. You're going
arrested.
to jail.
Yeah, but why you pulling me? What? And you keep kicking me.
I'm about to haul
keep
you.
kicking me.
Do you understand?
You keep kicking me. Why you keep? Oh yeah, Gary. Gary.
I think that's her husband. That got to be her husband.
Calm the down. Calm the down. Look how you acting. Calm the down. Shit. Get this shit over. You
So this brings up a whole new topic for me.
acting like this in front of your kids.
I can't breathe. I can't breathe. These handcuffs too tight. These handcuffs too tight. I can't.
I think that's her husband. I think that's her husband. And I have to ask the question. I have to ask the questions here.
Too tight. They tight. Please help me,
If that's her husband, can he control his wife?
man. Help me. They tight as. They tight. They on my veins. They. Ooh. Help me. Please, God, help me. Help me, God. Help me, God.
Nah, that's not her baby daddy, Daryl. I think that's her husband, because she said she had a husband early in the video.
Help me, God. Help me.
If you would calm down, I could explain everything to you.
Nah, I don't think that's a bystander, Reese. I don't think it's a bystander, because she know his name. She was like, Gary, help me. So I think that's her husband. I think that's either her husband or maybe baby daddy. I think it's her husband, because she said she had a husband earlier.
But
but you're not calming down.
Sir, what you don't understand, sir.
What you don't understand is
I won't give me a breathalyzer. I drink no beer. I don't drink no alcohol. I don't do nothing. You guys didn't even give me a breathalyzer. You guys didn't even do it fair. You pushed me. You mugged me. The other officer, I can't wait to get his name.
51 of the HQ bat. Copy starting.
He whispered it. He knew he was wrong. He knew he was wrong. And my handcuffs, they so tight.
101-367. 101-367.
They tight on me. They tight on me, man.
Alright, she just rambling on at this point. The walk of shame.
Over here to this door over here, okay?
The suspect was charged with numerous crimes, including 2 counts of felony child neglect.
Woo!
The case ended up being downfiled to just 2 misdemeanor crimes.
The
DUI charge was dropped, and the suspect...
Also, they dropped the DUI charge on her. They dropped it. Maybe she wasn't drunk or high at all. Why they dropped the DUI charge on her?
pled no contest to 1 misdemeanor count of reckless driving. There is currently no information available about her sentence, but her case did end up in the hands of a collection agency.
Uh-oh.
Consider subscribing to Crime Scene Cam for more content like this, and check out...
That means that some type of damage or something was broken. She damaged something. Was some collection agency contacted her.
Next videos.
Too crazy. Now, at the end of that video, you seen it was her baby father or her husband pulled up. I mean, I have to ask the question here. I want to ask the question. Can the black man control his woman respectfully? I'm just asking the question. I don't want to, ruffle nobody's feathers. I'm not trying to hurt nobody's feelings, but can the black man control his woman? Because listen, your woman, respectfully, she got high. She took the kids to Taco Bell, She was out of control. She fought the police. She was drunk. She was high or whatever. She was stumbling and fumbling all over the place. You pulled up. She's yelling at the police. She's kicking the police. You're yelling from the top of your lungs, "Stop it! Stop fighting with them!" And she just continues to fight with them. She just continues to kick them. She continues to give them a hard time. Can the black man control his woman? Respectfully. I'm just asking a question. I'm not trying to ruffle no feathers. I'm not trying to be controversial here. But can the black man control his woman? Think about it. I'm just saying. Just think about it. She called him. Remember in the beginning of the video, she called him. I'm going to call my husband. She calls the husband. I think that's the husband. He pulls up. He sees his wife getting thrown in the backseat of the paddy wagon. He's telling her, calm down. Stop fighting with the police. Just go with them. What does she do? She keeps fighting with them. She keeps, going back and forth with them. He's yelling at the top of his lungs, "Stop it! Stop it!" She keeps going. Can the black man control his woman? Just a question. I like to ask questions. I'm very inquisitive. Reese says, Sinclair, I was waiting for that the whole time. Sinclair said the toxicology report would show the drugs, but she needs a psychological evaluation. I agree. She may need a psychological evaluation, but she did admit that she has a marijuana card, so she is on some type of drug. She does take drugs. I'm not saying that she's I'm just saying she takes weed. She has a medical marijuana card, so She possibly does need a psychiatric evaluation. If all of that was based off of her not being on drugs, well, I have to say, man, I think drugs were at play, because if you're nodding off in a drive-thru, I think there was some type of drug. I don't think she was on a perk 30. Possibly she was just real high. Possibly. Reese says, don't do her like that, bro. LOL. Don't do her like what? What do you mean? Don't do her like what? She was out of control. I don't personally. I mean, I think the cops. I think they were a little too heavy-handed with her. But ultimately, I think their goal was to detain her. Their goal was to arrest her because they felt like she was intoxicated. So ultimately, I don't have a problem with them doing their job, but they were a little heavy-handed with her. She was out of control. She was out of control. I can admit that. She was out of control. Jadero says a real black man can. Hey man, I agree. I think a real black man could control his woman. I agree. But I mean, I just feel like, she was out of control. Her husband pulled up and, he couldn't get her to calm down, If you can't get your woman to calm down, can you control your woman? Think about it. Let me ask y'all that question. If your woman is out of control, she's yelling, she's belligerent, and you pull up and you tell her as her man, and you tell her, hey, calm down, and she doesn't calm down, can you control her? I don't think you can. If she can't calm down, then I don't think you can control her. Respectfully. That's just my take. Sinclair says, can she do weed on probation? That's a good question. I think it's medical. I think she said she has a medical marijuana card, so I think it was medical. So maybe she's taking weed from some type of ailment she's dealing with. I'm not too sure, but but I think it's medical. It's prescribed to her medical. It has to be. Yeah, this picture's wild, man. It's a wild picture, It's a wild. Let's be honest here. Let's be honest here. She was wilding out though. Let's be honest. Salute to Food Tastes Good. You said nope. Wait a minute. Food tastes dope. Food tastes good. You're saying that the black man can't control his woman? Is that what you're saying? You're saying nope to the black man not being able to control his woman? Is that what you're saying here? Huh? Let me hit you with the Dick Gregory. Huh? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Oh, you said, oh no. Not talking. Oh, you're talking about the weed. Okay, all right. I just wanted to know. Yeah, I had to hit you with the Dick Gregory, man. Huh? Rest in peace to Dick Gregory, man. That's a real black man. Sinclair. You say Reese. The courts can't sue defendants, but if a collection agency brings a case, they can sue. The court can't due to conflict of interest. I want to know what she broke, or what she, I think she broke something. Maybe that's why a collection agency reached out to her. She probably broke something. Cause I'm thinking like, what else? Either they reaching out to her because she broke something, or maybe it's like maybe she didn't pay her bond or something like that. Maybe she skipped out on the bond, and maybe the collection agency is trying to get the money from the bond. I don't know. But I'm just asking y'all that question though. We got 7 people in here. Salute to the 7 people we got in here. Can the black man control his woman when she's belligerent? Can he control her? I'm not trying to ruffle no feathers, and I'm not trying to, I'm just asking the question. Because if you can't get your woman to calm down, if you can't get her to to just say, you know what, let me calm down, let me relax, let me chill. If her attitude is on 10, I understand her attitude being on 10 before her husband get there, because listen, she shouldn't have to submit to a bunch of officers. I understand. Okay. And she felt like she wasn't in the wrong or whatever. But when her husband pulled up and her husband told her, look, just work with the officers. You're going to have to go through the process, and just, and her not listening to the reasoning of her husband, and her just acting belligerent, and him not even being able to, have her see the light. I have to ask the question, can the black man control his woman? Respectfully. She was on 10 even when he was there. He's yelling at the top of his lungs. Calm down. Calm down. Your kids are seeing. That's another thing. He even told her, your kids see what you're doing. Your kids see that you're acting crazy. Calm down. Just go through the process. She still was on 10. She still was acting belligerent. Still acting out of control. Can the black man control his woman when she is acting erratic? I'm not trying to generalize all black men. I'm not saying, but I'm just saying in general. All right. Let's not generalize all black men. I'm saying in general, right? Because there are black men that can, calm their woman down and just tell them, hey, relax. You're going to get arrested. Just go through the process. I'll be there to bond you out. But it begs the question. And listen, don't think that white people don't go through this too. Listen, I could pull up 100 videos where, a white girl is acting crazy, out of her mind, cursing at the police. The police gotta body slam her, arrest her, throw her in the paddy wagon, and her boyfriend pulls up and he says, hey, relax, and she still act crazy. So don't think that other races don't turn up too. Don't think that don't happen, because it happens. But I'm just saying, I'm dealing with this scenario right here, and we got majority black people in here. I'm just asking the question. Shout out to Dr. Strange. I see Dr. Strange has checked in. Salute to Dr. Strange. Salute. But ultimately, I don't know what was up with her, man. I don't know what was up. I don't know if it was the drugs at play. I don't know if she's dealing with some type of psychological thing. I hope that this sister, is doing okay. I hope that she doesn't get behind the wheel again, after she smokes a couple doobies and decides that she's hungry. I hope that she just says, you know what, let me stay home and cook some hot dogs and beans and feeds her kids, What happened to mothers that used to do that? Why mothers don't do that no more? All of these mothers now, they don't want to cook for their kids, man. My mom used to cook up them hot dogs and beans. My mom would cook up a grilled cheese sandwich. The mothers don't do that no more. They buying their kids Taco Bell every day, McDonald's every other day. They go out and get a pizza pie. Chinese food. What happened to mothers staying home and cooking? What happened? What happened to that? Shout out to Sinclair. I see she said, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. Make sure y'all hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. All the people in the cloud, all the people listening, make sure you like this content. Make sure you subscribe to the channel here. Salute to you, Dr. Strange. Salute to you, too. Salute to you. But yeah, man, this woman, she was just out of control, man, She was just out of control, drunk, not drunk, but possibly high, possibly, on some type of substance, But I don't know, man. I just don't know. But we're gonna end this stream, man. I don't want to drag it out too long. I want to thank y'all guys for joining me tonight. Originally, I wanted to do a hate-a-thon. I may do it tomorrow, a hate-a-thon. I may either do it here, or maybe me and Trenches might do a hate-a-thon. I'm still thinking about it, but I am gonna do a hate-a-thon at some point. I want to probably 3 people. Most definitely, Diddy is gonna be in that hate-a-thon. And let me just tell you guys what a hate-a-thon is before we wrap it up out here. A hate-a-thon. This is what a hate-a-thon is. We're gonna get 3 people that just absolutely disturbs my spiritual being. 3 people that just absolutely disturb me. And I'm gonna take the time out to just hate on them for a good hour. Okay? Whether it be Diddy, whether it be Hassan Campbell, whether it be Sexy Red, whether it be Glorilla, whether it be, I'm gonna just take the time out. Whether it be that woman that left her kids in a hot car while she went to go shoplift. I'm gonna talk about 3 people. We're gonna do a straight up hate-a-thon. I'm just gonna hate on them for a good hour. We're gonna go in, okay? And I want some of you guys to come in and join me on that hate-a-thon and give me some people that y'all not feeling. We're gonna ride on them. We're gonna ride on them till the wheels fall off. A hate-a-thon. That's what I'm thinking about doing. I may do it tomorrow. I'm gonna see what happens, man. You know, Sukihana. Dr. Strange says Sukihana. That might be what I might do. Sukihana. Reese says shout out, check in. Salute, Reese. Yeah, man, we might do that. You know, might do a nice little hate-a-thon. Just hate on some people. Sinclair says we went to fast food on our birthdays. It was rare to eat at fast food joints. Yeah, man. That's what mothers do, you know. Mothers don't go to fast food joints all the time, you know. Mothers, they cook. They clean. Some of them even have full-time jobs and they still cook and clean, right? That's what mothers do. Oh, what's your list, Sinclair? Give me some. Nah, it's not gonna be an hour. Yeah, Sinclair, it might be 3 hours. It might be 4 hours. It might be 5. I mean, it's a hate-a-thon. It's a hate-a-thon. It might go on for 6 hours. It's gonna be a quality hate-a-thon. What's your list though? I need give me. Matter of fact, save your list. Save your list. If I come through with the hate-a-thon, come through with the list. I'm not. Come through with the list, cause yeah, we're gonna do a hate-a-thon at some point, either tomorrow or Sunday. I'm gonna try to set that up for a nice little hate-a-thon. We're gonna hate on some people. You know what I mean? I got my list. I think I'm definitely gonna have Dr. Strange. He said it right. He said Sukihana. I think Sukihana definitely will be on my list. I think Sukihana and Sexy Red, they deserve to be on the list. They're deserving of it. And Diddy got to be on there too. Diddy has to be on there. Yeah, man, I got to do the hate-a-thon, man. We got to hate on some people, man. Oh, Roland Martin. Oh, man. That nigga. That's another one. You know, see, y'all coming up with some good names already. See? That's what I'm talking about. The hate-a-thon is necessary, man. The hate-a-thon is necessary. You said Roland Martin. I wasn't even thinking about that nigga. That's another one. Roland Martin, Sukihana. You see? The hate-a-thon is necessary. We gotta do the hate-a-thon. Either tomorrow or Sunday. I'm gonna schedule it, so I'll put it up before. You know, I won't just pop up with it. I'll schedule it, a couple hours beforehand to let everybody know that it's coming. But yeah, hate-a-thon is coming. But shout out to all the mods, man. Shout out to Sinclair. Shout out to Reese. Shout out to Dr. Strange. Shout out to Nelly wherever she is. Salute to Nelly. Shout out to Food Tastes Good. Shout out to Jadaro. Shout out to CC. Shout out to Trenches. Shout out to everybody in the cloud. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. I'm going to bid you guys good night, man. We out of here. Salute. These studies announce me, honestly, put the seat back and I see bodies, little mama wanna suck in the swallow me,
Welcome to the check-in report. If you like the content, subscribe to the channel today.